Welcome to the Soul Infused Monday Show, your show for an inspired and meaningful week. Today, episode number 221, How to Keep Negative Energy Away. And I invite you to take a deep breath. I'm going to give it a moment so the live call is on. And if you are already live here, please leave me a comment that you can hear and see me. And I'm going to give it a moment. And if you are already here watching, welcome and take a nice deep breath. Remove any distractions. Get a glass of water. There's never too much breathing. So let me know if you hear and see me clearly, and I'm going to jump in just a moment. And I invite you to leave comments, to say hello, to ask questions, to be and engage and participate. I always love when you engage with me. Hey, you made it, Kathy. Pamela is here. Fantastic. Okay. And more people will jump in. And if you're on the replay, leave a comment and say hello as well. How to keep negative energy away. Now, I want to say from the start that I'm only going to be able to scratch the surface with this topic. This is a big topic, very complex, with a lot of different perspectives and angles. And I have a lot of my clients, and in general, it's a question that I get a lot: how to keep negative energy away. How do I protect myself from negative energy? So I want to dive into it today and give you as much information as I can give you, and also know that this is a topic that goes much, much deeper, and that I work a lot with my clients with as well. And also one other thing, sometimes we get triggered when we hear something. So my invitation on the Soul Infused Monday show, and in general, if you get triggered by something that I say, welcome it, look at it, breathe through it, and look what's coming up. A trigger is an opportunity to heal something that's coming up. So that is already something that you can take away. And also remember that this is pick and choose. Stay open, jump in with an open mind, and you can choose to pick what resonates with you. And if there's anything that there's something that doesn't resonate with you, you simply disregard it, you ignore it, and you move forward. That's how you get the most of any teaching, any course, anything, basically. And so I wanted to share that with you. Hi, Tina. Hi, Robin. Happy that you made it. Good. What is negative energy? What do we consider as negative energy? How do we protect ourselves from it? And how do we keep it away? Right? All these questions. Now, negative energy can mean different things to different people. And again, I'm only going to scratch the surface, and I'm going to give you examples. I also invite you to stay until the end and to remove any distractions to get the best out of it. I'm gonna dissect it a little bit into internal, external, and I give you 3 overall words that you can use to see where are you when it comes on the journey of negative energy, and also take notes. I would recommend you take notes, so have a pen and a paper ready. And if you are jumping in a little bit late here, welcome to the Soul Infused Monday show. Today it's all about how to keep negative energy away. So get anything away that's going to distract you and be fully present here. I want to start with saying that the answer to how to keep negative energy away is more internal than external. Now, I'm going to go over both. And it is important to understand that it's an internal process even more than an external. Of course, you have the skills, you have to have awareness. At the end of the day, as your internal state will determine on how you attract, deal, prevent, or even keep away negative energy. And for lack of better terms, we're using the term negative. However, I generally, everything is energy. What does negative energy means to you? I will give you a few examples that I hear from my clients and that I know, internal and external. The question is, does it make you feel good? Does it feel good? Does it not feel good? That's how you can determine, okay, does it feel good? Does it not feel good? It can be a thing, a person, behavior, thought. It can be anything. Does it feel good? Does it not feel good? So you can use that as a little bit of an indicator. Internally, negativity or negative energy is self-judgment. For example, self-judgment creates a lot of, unhealthy, destructive energy, like blocking energy. Another question is also, is it blocking me or is it opening up? Does it create fear? Does it create love? These are questions that you can ask to determine it when you're not sure. Self-judgment, unforgiveness, comparison, blame. All these are an internal state that is negative, because often we have the sense, oh, something negative is coming from outside and I have to protect myself, and we will get there. However, your internal state will actually determine on how much negativity you might attract or have to handle. Does that make sense? So you want to keep energy or destructive, negative, unhealthy, whatever you want to call it, first of all, by prevention. I'm going to go over prevent, protect, clean up. These are the three nuggets that I'm going to give you today. Prevent, protect, clean up. Prevent. How do you prevent? You want to prevent it. And I want to also give you a thought. And even the question, how to keep negative energy away, comes from a certain place. Now, often, not always, and again, this information is not personal, like if it triggers you or not, but often when someone asks the question, how do I keep negative energy away, comes from a victim state internally. The focus is, oh, something is coming towards me, it's bad, how do I protect myself from it? So even by only having that awareness that, okay, what if I shift the question, and instead of focusing on, oh, something negative is coming towards me, you ask the question, how do I protect myself? Or how can I be strong enough? How can I handle and surround myself with positive energy? So just as a little nugget here too, like if you are someone, or if you know someone that keeps asking this question a lot, then it's worthwhile to dig deeper. And again, when I say victim energy, there's no judgment and blame, because we all have that. You, me, everyone in this world, as long as we are a human being, we have also an experience, and we deal with a victim energy that often comes from a wounded place from the past, when we didn't get a need met that we had when we were children. So a lot is also inner child work, healing the wounds. So having said all of that, prevention is the biggest piece here. So how do you prevent? You do it by the inner work to heal the wounds from the past, to heal the limiting beliefs, to heal those negative limiting beliefs that are stored in your system, that are in your energy system. And you want to learn how to set healthy boundaries. You want to every day do something to clean your field, to do something to prevent from negative energy to even coming towards you. You can do that through meditation, breathing, whatever works for you, but you want to have a daily practice and routine that helps you to keep your field clean. It's your responsibility. You are responsible for your energy. So take a deep breath on that. You are responsible for your energy. What's coming out, what's coming in, and how you deal with it. It's all your responsibility. So prevention is key. Inner work, heal the places, learn how to manage your energy. If you don't know about energy, learn, like work. That's what I do with my clients as well. It's a skill that you got to learn over time. You got to understand, why am I reacting a certain way? Why am I maybe attracting a certain thing? And it all starts within. Super, super important. And again, I know I can only scratch the surface here today. Prevent, number one, prevent, super important. Now, protect. When you do the work, when you know about energy, you can also protect yourself from negative energy. You got to be aware of what is actually negative energy in your life. What is negative energy in your life currently, or what was it in the past that it's still running you internally, that it's not resolved, that is triggering you, or maybe attracting you or spending time with people that you know are not good for you. So what is actually happening there? So then you want to be able to protect yourself. For that, you do get to learn to set healthy boundaries. And that's easier said than done. And a healthy boundary is also that you are energetically having good boundaries. Because you might say no to someone, but they ignore it or they disrespect it. And then you might think, oh, these people don't respect my boundaries. So you put the energy out there and you give your energy away, you give your power away if you give it to someone else. Now, it's a learning curve. I remember, gosh, when I started this journey, I was such a people pleaser. I was not able to say no. Boundaries, what are boundaries? I suffered through a lot of situations because I was not able to say no and to stand up for myself. So there's no shame, no judgment, no guilt. It's purely to understand that you have to learn how to set boundaries that can stick energetically. So because then people will take it serious. Again, topic I can not go deeper in here today, and you might want to work on that. But protecting yourself is saying no to negative energy. Can be toxic people, could be someone that is judging you constantly or taking advantage of you, or that just have a negative aura that you feel like uncomfortable around them. It could be certain institutions. It could be something from the past. It could even outside circumstances like electromagnetic frequency, EMF, certain foods, certain inhalants, toxins in your life can trigger also that type of unhealthy, destructive energy in your system. So you want to protect yourself by setting healthy boundaries and by being aware and to make decisions upon that. Prioritize what is good in your life and step by step remove what's really not serving you. And sometimes that's tricky when it's family, right? Or workplace. So there's more work to do, or it takes maybe a little longer and it's maybe more challenging and things will get triggered, but you got to protect yourself. You are responsible for your field. So first, prevent through the deeper inner work, through learning how to set boundaries and meditate to clean up your field every day so that you are actually in an empowered space. When you are in an empowered space, that's what you attract. Energy follows attention. I want to pause here for a moment before I share the third piece. What's landing for you? Does that resonate with you? What is your experience? Like, leave a few comments here below, engage with me. I would love to hear from you. And do you have any questions around what I just said? Please leave a comment below. I see it here, Darlene. Good to see you and great topic. Yeah, thank you. I'm happy. I get this question really a lot. And it's underneath that question is the question really, how can I feel good, safe, and strong and empowered within my own field? Again, and it's important to look at the things, even if they come from a victim place. We don't want to look at it from a judgmental point of view. Judgment, inner judgment, outer judgment, that creates negative energy for sure, right? But we want to really go deep into the wounds of the inner child to see what's happening there, what still needs to be released and healed and resolved for you to have that internal, because it's not conscious. I mean, consciously you understand, I'm sure, like whatever is negative in your life, if it's in the past trauma, or current people in your life, or certain things that you do that you know don't create good energy in you, and you are still doing them. And that's okay. Being aware of it doesn't mean you're going to be enlightened overnight and you're going to be 100% perfect. It just means you know what's good for you or not. And the journey is to learn and to relearn and to train yourself and to create a space where you feel good and you're protected. Okay? Let me know if you see and hear me still, because for some reason I don't see the comments. So please let me know and share with me what is resonating with you. And I'm going to go to the third piece, the cleanup. Now, no matter how much prevention you do and how good you are in protecting yourself from negative energy, you will hit times, places, people that you will get affected by. We are all energy beings. The energy field is, for me, it's substance, okay? For a lot of people, it's real. Sometimes we can have a field that is like a cactus, spiky. We can have a closed field. We have an angry field. If an angry person hits you and you are not prepared and you don't know how to handle it, it hurts. It literally hurts and it can collapse you. So that is also negative energy. A controlling energy can be negative energy. Someone that comes and not consciously for them, but unconsciously through the third eye comes and is controlling or manipulative, and that can be very stressful and that can be very painful. Now, let's say, and we are all on the journey, there's no perfection, but you're doing the prevention. That's number one. You keep learning how to protect yourself and you do the protection mechanisms that you need to prevent from that energy coming in. However, in our daily life, it will happen. And take a breath to that. Take the pressure off. There's no such thing that, oh my gosh, there's never anything is going to bother me. Otherwise, you are just behind a glass wall and not participating. You want to participate in life. And dealing with these different energies is just part of it. It's a dance. So take a breath through that. It will happen, something will happen, negative energy will hit you. Now you get to clean up. You got to take care of yourself. Number one, stop the blaming, because when we blame, we lose our energy. We give our power away. What someone did and why and for whatever reason, sometimes we don't know. Okay, it hurts. We get to deal with it, and then you get to clean up. You want to learn certain techniques. There's a very simple cleaning technique that you can use. You can meditate to get your field clean. There's so many different varieties that I am not able to go over here, but you got to clean up. You are responsible, and you can. Because when you don't do that, you will carry that energy with you. And we've been doing this for years. Like, there's so much energy in you that is not even yours. It's from the past. It's from generational passed on, from past lives. There's so much stuff in your system that is not even you. And a lot of the work and a lot of the healing work that I also do with my clients is to really peel off the layers, so that you can really be yourself and you have less and less conditioning. So take a nice deep breath. I'm going to go over the comments real quick, a few, and then we'll finish for this in just a moment. Prevention and protection are essential for me. I use oils, incense, crystals, sound healing, and meditation every day. That's great. You are responsible for your field. That's a great takeaway. Yes. So let me recap. Prevent, protect, clean up. Know what your negative energy sources are in your life. What are those sources? Internal and external. But start with the internal. Those are the most profound ones, because what is preventing you from getting too much negative energy? Like what is keeping that out is your own state of being, is your energy. If you are centered, if you are grounded, if you are balanced in your field, if you are connected up and you are not just hooked into the drama and the pain and the wounds from the past and the kind of stuff that is all around us, if you are not hooked into that and you are above the water, so to say, like you have the head above it, you have a higher perspective, you're connected to your soul, you are centered, and you have your field available to protect you, that's the best way to keep negative energy away. That's the best way. It starts within you. And then protect. Learn how to set boundaries. Do it in a way, and if you really struggle with that, get help. Oh my gosh, I would be nowhere without help, with my coaches, with my mentors, with the inner work that I've been doing and I relentlessly keep doing until this day. You got to learn how to set healthy boundaries on an internal level that are actually powerful. And then clean up. Have your cleaning mechanisms. Know exactly what to do. Maybe sometimes going into nature, hugging a tree, opening yourself up, staying away from other people. You got to have quality time with yourself. You do have to have daily quality time with yourself to clean yourself up. Period. If you don't listen to your wisdom, you will listen to the outside noise. So that's one of the biggest areas that you can really keep negative energy out. Now take a nice deep breath and tune in for a moment. What is the biggest takeaway from today? I would love to go deeper, and this is just scratching the surface, but there's a takeaway for you. There's a valuable thing that you've heard today that is meaningful to you. What is it? What is your biggest takeaway? What's the most valuable thing you've heard so far? And leave me a comment below, or if you're listening to this on Insight Timer or Spotify, please leave me a review. Always love to hear from you. I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me. Okay, so to finish this off, just take a nice deep breath for a moment. Just take a nice deep breath. Reflect on the things you've heard. Reflect on your notes. What's most meaningful? What's landing for you, so that you can anchor it. You can anchor it deeply. And my invitation for you today, and you might want to take a few minutes after this call, sit down and write down what are those sources for you. Maybe it's certain people. Maybe it's certain patterns or beliefs inside of you, certain behaviors. Maybe it's certain institution. Maybe it's the TV. Maybe it's hanging out on your phone too much. Whatever creates negative energy within you, so that you are aware of it. Because what you know, you can work on. If you don't know, where it's coming from, and you're just a victim of it, right? So you want to take responsibility. You want to be empowered. You want to be prepared. You want to prevent, protect, and clean up. That's all I have for you today. There's much more to say, and I invite you to come back to the Soul Infused Monday show next Monday again. Appreciate you coming every week. Appreciate you come to listen, learn, and grow. I see you. I appreciate you. And if you have any specific questions, or if there are specific topics you would like to see on the Soul Infused Monday show, don't hesitate. Just send me a message, and I'm going to take a few moments to go over your comments, and then we wrap this up. One takeaway is being aware of the things that create negative energy in me and prepare for it ahead of time if possible. Yes, great takeaway. Great takeaway. One question, what's the cleanup technique? Yes, I cannot go over this yet right now, but that's a great question. You're very welcome, Tine. The one thing that you can do, Kathy, and anyone else who wants to have a very simple, quick energy boost cleanup, go to my website on soniabuenodelatorre.com, and there's a 3-minute energy boost video where it's one simple form of energy clearing that you can start with. Start with something. So go to my website and you can check. It's on the free resources. It's a video, 3-minute energy boost that will give you a starting point for a cleaning technique. Wonderful. Thank you for being here today. I love you. I appreciate you. I will see you next week. Sending you much love, and have a soul-infused Monday.